final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, the front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. When it comes to teams that like pushing the break, Richard, look no further than these two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now, here's George. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Now, here's George. Defense is right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP with a screen on Johnson. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by MP. The three from George. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Rizushea with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Kendall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Here is Daniels. His last outing, he had 8 points. Johnson for 3. And it's Johnson again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second-chance points since the All-Star break. The Hawks, number 1.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
Here's Rizushea. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Rizushea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now, Rizushea. Last game he had 12. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 15. And Young kicks to Okongwu. And Daniels now top of the key. Pass to Rizushea. Back to Johnson. Lets a floater go.
sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Here's George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's MP. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. MP passes to George. Shoots over Rizichet, and again, it's Philadelphia.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Johnson sends the screen for Rizichet. Drills it from outside.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Rizichet looking like a polished shooter already.
Pass to McCain. Outside, Maxey. Here's MP. On the wing, George. MP sets the screen for George. From 18 feet away, Okongwu grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Daniels, still without a basket. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A floater, that one good for 2.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
MP kicks to Maxey. The drive by MP. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Count the basket. Maxey's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Johnson outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Maxey passes to MP. To the left side wing. McCain. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Rizichet. Back to Young. Johnson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And that's now 7 points for Johnson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He picked up 67 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Hawks trail by 18. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Rizichet. And it's MP with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Maxey. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Maxey. There's the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Daniels. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Young looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from close range. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 21. Young outside. And the rejection by MP. And a Oubre, the drive.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Again, Young missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Maxey kicks to MP. For the 3. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
They get a hand on it. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You take a look at the 76ers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Hawks just a couple spots back.
And for Philadelphia, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Rizichet. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. MP is #1. Zachary Rizichet, 4th. And stolen by MP. Here we go, one-on-one. No one near him. Again, Philadelphia.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And stolen by MP. Driving the lane, and the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Krejci passes to Johnson. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Krejci. 5 on the clock. Here's Rizichet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oubre, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Johnson. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Team second.
This is his, and here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
2 minutes to review previous plays under review.
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
People have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Rizachet with it, defended by Drummond. To the paint. Johnson with the bounce pass. His three-pointers off the mark. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the San Antonio Spurs. Screen by MP. Grimes now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Johnson in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
George Niang, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Atlanta now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Rizachet, covered by Oubre. There's the triple. And that one's good. Rizachet's got 9.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got George Niang. He's out there with Rizachet. Clint Capella is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Kendall. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Capella with a screen on Maxey. Here's Niang. It's Niang with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Rizachet, defended by George. Here's Niang. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
So it's Atlanta now. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Have it? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Making sure of that one, MP at ground zero.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. In the corner, George with it. From downtown, it's good again. And the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Philadelphia. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And MP throws it down hard.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mann passes to LeVert. And he's good on the 3-ball. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And MP with the basket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists in the game. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Aston Yang. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's LeVert. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Outside Lowry. Pass to MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. MP's got 29.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's LeVert. He's got 5. Niang, no good. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's McCain. LeVert defending. George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now, here is Young. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Golden State.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
From 10 feet out. Misses off the left iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Inside. With the second effort. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. MP finds Lowry. Here's McCain. screen by MP. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in, and the first one at the line is good. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Atlanta making a switch here. Rizachet checked in. Pass to Okongwu. And Daniels up top. Johnson from outside. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Kendall. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 33 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young with the ball. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Back to MP. Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Atlanta shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Rizachet. Doubled by Oubre. Back to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Off target from three-point range.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Daniels. Shot by Grimes. No good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Hawks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Now, here is Young. Now Daniels. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Hawks again can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. He gets it in there. MP's got 35 in the game.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
MP outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 37 points for MP.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Young. It's hauled in by MP. MP's. Philadelphia's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Another miss by Young.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And the dunk by MP.
The young buck, MP, taking off there.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Rizachet with it. He's got 11. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 13 points in the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Oubre kicks to Low. Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Johnson. Young outside, down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now Philadelphia on the break. MP finds Lowry. Again, Philadelphia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Okongwu. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Oubre. MP passes to Oubre. MP with a screen on Johnson. Lowry dishes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Stolen, and he's got a 5-by-5. Yep, it counts.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Lowry against Young. And the rejection by MP. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim ratter.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. After that outstanding quarter, he's got himself a triple-double. What more is he going to do in this game? We'll find out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the three major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
All right, guys, time. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Paul George, Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Now here is George. This one for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Young. Over Maxey. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 8.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Here's Maxey. The rebound by Young. Atlanta's shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. That one falls.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to McCain. The tray. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And I like how MP made the pass connecting with his teammate.
Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Rizeshe. He's got 13. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. The 76ers, number 1.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here is Daniels. Still yet to score. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard.
Oh, wow.
Yes! And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Young outside. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Johnson in the corner. Young against Maxey. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Maxey. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And MP throws it down hard.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
The Hawks shooting just 31% in the game. Here he goes. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Looking to end the run. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
It's good from long range.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Here's Young over Maxey. Young's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The shot by George, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Daniels. He has yet to score. Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Kicks it out to Johnson. They need this one. The Hawks again can't hit.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
And it's Rizichet with the rebound. The Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Krejci. Okongwu with it, defended by Drummond. Okongwu down low, defended by Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Okongwu down low, working on Drummond. Good D by Drummond. And here is MP. Pass to McCain. The 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Krejci. Okongwu a screen. Three-pointer. LeVert sinks the three-pointer. LeVert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Rizichet. LeVert with it from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Niang. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The drive.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Hawks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. LeVert kicks to Johnson. Pass to Niang. Back to Johnson. No good on the 3.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Oubre. Now here's Drummond. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Screen by MP. They get it again. Oubre outside. MP passes to Oubre. In the corner, Drummond with it. Here's Grimes. Great D that time from LeVert.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Niang launches it, connects from three-point range. Niang's got 9 points.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
MP kicks to Maxey. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's LeVert. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Now LeVert. 1:52 left to play in the third. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Grimes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 17 points in the game.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Okongwu a screen. LeVert with a wide open look, and nothing has fallen for him right now. 76ers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Pass to Maxey. MP outside. Maxey with it. Johnson on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Capella sets a screen for LeVert. 3-pointer. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. The shot from the low post is good. 63 points for MP.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Kendall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
LeVert with it. He's got 13. Capella sets a screen for LeVert. Offline with his 3. Good if it goes. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Philadelphia, able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Matthews out there with Nance. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Puffkin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. So it's the Hawks now. Here's LeVert. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The Hawks shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And here's LeVert. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Outside Lowry. Back to MP. Oubre outside. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
With the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Nance outside. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
LeVert with it. Now defended by MP. Matthews scanning the floor. Pass to Capella. To stop the run. Banked in off the glass.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Outside Lowry. Back to MP. Outside for Lowry. Gets an open look and hits.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Nance. Hawks passing it around. Buffkin. And rebounds again.
And his performance during this first year in the league continues to impress. He's now the all-time record holder for most rebounds in a rookie season.
He is a gritty, tough competitor, isn't he? And when you pair that with his athleticism and timing, he is difficult to keep off the boards.
And you know, nothing for MP is good enough unless it's number one. Breaking records that have stood for 60-plus years. Check. Wilt Chamberlain's record of 1,941 rebounds.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess